Hi there, this is a follow-up on teen-chat.org, and as you can see, this is their website. You can see that there is adult content on here, even though it says it caters between ages 13 and 19. And of course, down here, as always, it says nudity on webcam, overage and underage users strictly prohibited, and you will be banned or reported to the authorities. Selling videos or pictures to users will also result in permanent bans. Pedophiles will be reported, and full cooperation with all law enforcement will be provided to catch those exploiting children and teenagers. Seek help before you find yourself in prison. So let's go ahead and click those. So this is the chat, which is loading at the moment, and the first thing I'm going to do is remove this horrible noise. Now you go like this and you go sort by video, and right now you can see Kailanineon is in this room, so that's a good thing. And she seems to be doing a fairly good job when she's paying attention. Um, and the thing is it's a sad thing, but when these people actually leave the chat room, the moderators, then what happens is, of course, the child predators then take over the chat room, and all of those webcams that you see on now will be replaced by men and or women who are actively masturbating or something else on webcam. So it's good that it looks like Kayla is actually doing something, and she appears to be getting rid of people, which is really good. I'm just going to scroll through the cams and check things out for myself. Just a moment, I'll be right back. Okay, having scanned through the cameras, I don't see any adult content, which is usual. As long as there's a moderator in this chat room, there's no adult content other than, of course, what you see here, and what people are saying in the room, that sort of thing. So Vicky says any horny moms. So let's see if Kayla is going to catch on to that one, but um, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's I think that she's actually doing something, which is good, and she's doing better than what some of the other people are doing, and I have to wonder why these young people are okay with these people being on cam doing whatever they do when there's no moderator in the room. And again, I have to also ask, do their parents think that this would be okay for them to be doing and to be in contact? Now the problem is, these young people say, oh, it's no big deal and I just ignore them or whatever, but the problem is that if they were to ask their parents, do you think it's appropriate for a man to be masturbating on a webcam in a teen chat room? And parents, for the most part, will say absolutely not. I don't want you going there, etc., etc. But it appears that some of the girls who I've seen in here recently and had a chance to speak to, that they don't really care that these people are in here, and the problem is bigger than what they even look at. And the problem is that this is providing the child predators with a platform. So they come to chats like this, and where the kids just condone it. They just go, well, whatever, it doesn't matter, I don't care. So what if they're masturbating on webcam? But the problem is that once they get off webcam, they're going to be going and they're going to be finding young people to do the very same thing with. The majority of them do. And then there are the child predators who claim, I don't do anything offline. I don't touch a child offline. I only do this online. But the issue is that what they end up doing, and the predators, which come into this chat room in particular as well, have openly said, I have videos to trade. I have images to trade. So they're trading child pornography in a teen chat room where the teenagers, the females in particular, are okay with the fact that these people are in here. They don't seem to have an issue with it. And I can see right now that Kayla is actually doing a good job. So when she's in the chat room, I think out of the 5 moderators who are here and of the 3 that I've actually seen in this chat room, Hydro does a good job, and actually there's another one, I think it's Jonah, and Jonah seems to be doing a good job as well. Uh, the problem is that some of the moderators don't. They don't care about what's going on, and they're just basically in there to socialize. And I could see with Kayla that she's actually not just there to socialize, and she is actually taking it serious now, and she's doing what she needs to do, which is good. She's kicking people out now, and I really like that. I have to say, she's also correcting people who are asking for role play and that sort of thing in the chat room. But what happens when she leaves? In my opinion, this chat room, if it was moderated 24/7, if they said, you know, here's 5 moderators, you guys all take different shifts, because depending on where you are in the world, obviously North America and the UK, for instance, are not going to be able to be on at certain times. And because these people are kids, they have to go to school and do other things. So they need to have moderators from around the world, and they need to have it moderated 24/7. And if they did that, and if they did like Kayla's doing right now, they would actually get rid of the child predators in this room. But there's, you know, that's got to, first of all, the guest has to be removed. And that way it forces people to sign up, and they have a little bit of a paper trail in case they decide to continue this behavior. In particular, 17 Male comes on here daily, and he'll be on here in a while. He's not usually on it this early, but he does come here and he does masturbate on webcam, and of course I have him many times doing that on webcam. I'm just scrolling to see if he's actually in the room. There's a 17 Male there, but I'm not sure that that's the same guy. But you know, the guys come in this chat room, like you'll see the guest situation. There's 436 names or people in this room right now, but as you will see again, the guest situation is what is the issue. You see, all these are guests. All of these people are guests, and if they were to actually get rid of the guest option, that would stop a lot of what's going on. You know, guy for cam. There's a horny teen boy, hot guy for sexy girl. Hopefully she'll get through that and she'll be able to see what I'm seeing and to be able to fix it up. So when I go back up to the top of the list, now these are the real youth that are in this chat room, except for this guy, Turkman. I'll have to check his cam just a moment. Okay, so as you can see, this is Turkman. That's his name. And I don't think that he is probably of the age to be in this chat room. He looks a little bit older, and why would you call yourself Turkman? But he hasn't done anything wrong, so therefore Kayla would have no reason to actually kick him, other than the fact that they're supposed to kick people who are overage and underage. So whether or not she does that, who knows? But she, in my opinion, is doing a really good job of what she can do. I think that they should be able to also increase the kick time. So if they increased it just so the moderators would at least have something, you know, they would know, okay, if I'm going to kick somebody, they're going to be gone. That's it. They're going to be gone for like days maybe. And in the guests, in the client settings in this chat room facility, you can actually change that. Simply you can change the mute and to how long you want it for. So in the case of my chat room, I've given my moderators you know, 10,000 minutes that people are kicked, and if they're you know, once my moderators let me know what this person did, it has to be pretty serious in order for them to kick somebody. But if they get to the point and they kick somebody, they let me know. I will then scroll through the names in the admin section, and I will go ahead and I will remove people from my site. And in this case, you know, it's just a matter of time probably before she realizes that this person is an adult and they should not be in this chat room. But as I said, he's not doing anything just yet, so that's a good thing. You know, it appears that he's talking to people, and he's talking to me now. He realizes that I'm watching his cam, because when you scroll over here, it would say who's watching me. Now, since he's talking to me, I'm just going to see what he has to say. ASL means age, sex, and location, for those parents who might be wondering. That's what chat rooms speak. Search. How old are you? I'll just tell them I'm 13. That seems to be the magical number for these people. They seem to really like people who are that age. If they're a child predator, they generally get excited. So this guy's a smoker. You can see that. And he's Turkish. And yeah, so I'm just going to wait. Anyways, to go on with this, there's a real issue. There's a lot of people that are looking at children who have been abused. And what's happening in the United States now, there's a restitution which has been passed by the Supreme Court. And we'll look over. So anyways, the issue is that there's restitution now. So when child predators are trading child pornography or coming in, you know, here, say for instance, and they're screen recording these young girls, young boys that are on webcam at times, or they've coerced into doing something for them, as has happened on this very site. Now, when child predators have possession, or they're viewing child pornography, distributing it, all of this, they actually, now, if they're caught, they have to pay restitution. Now, this name here, I'm not going to click it because you can basically see what it says. So now he says he's 30. So this is a really good example. And he says he's 30 years old. So at first he says he's 20, and now he says he's 30. What will happen if I actually put this into the chat room? Would they actually, you know, do something about this? So I'm just going to wait and see what he says and continue. Want to warm up. Oh, are you cold? Warm. What the? Okay. So let's see what's going on up here. So Kayla's still in the room. Turkman is right above her. Alright, so I'm not going to actually turn on the guest cam, because the guest cam is probably adult content as well. Do you like me? And he says, very. What do you like to do to me? So So as you can see, he's typing. It's a conversation between the two of us. And of course, he's in Turkey, so it takes a little longer for the response to get here. But you can see he was typing. And so what we want to do is see what's going on. So whether so I'm just checking to see if what he's like and what he wants. And you know, he went from telling me he's 20, which is over the age limit, to now he's here, he's 30 years old now. So the fact of the matter is, his name is Turkman. He's right above Kayla. It is more work faster. What? So anyways, as you can see, I'm going to round this up right now, but I'm first of all going to let this Kailanineon know that this guy is 30. So I'm just going to do a personal message, and that way he sees it and she sees it. Oh boy. Okay, now I have to close his window because you can obviously tell what he's about to do. So now I've screen captured them. What I do is I will take this image, which you can tell came from the chat, you can see the video, and then I'm going to click and save things, because that's what I do, and then I'll upload them to a chat, or sorry, to a blog, bewitchme.com, so that other people can see, and hopefully the police as well. And they will do something about this site, which is for the most part unprotected. But again, I do say that Kayla was doing a good job today as opposed to the other day. However, it'd be interesting to see whether or not she's decided to kick that guy now. So if we go back to this chat room and we click chat now, let's see what happened, if anything, whether or not she actually did something about this guy. And it appears that he's no longer in the room, so that is really good. She did something. I think she's removed him, which is really good, and that's pretty awesome, I'd have to say. So she did that, and you know, I think that that's pretty good that she's doing this. I think that she's actually paying attention, and as far as the moderators that I've seen on this site so far, I believe that she's making a change. So therefore I'm going to remove my other video about her, because now she's doing what she's supposed to do. And I say kudos to this girl for what she's doing today, and that she's paying attention and protecting this chat room. She's a smart cookie, it appears. She seems like she knows what she's doing, and she knows what shouldn't be in this chat room. And she's trying. So that's all you can ask for. She's a youth, and you have to give her a little bit of credit. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this up right now, but like I said, as long as there's a moderator in the chat room, you won't see a lot of the adult content going on the webcam. However, again, they have to get rid of the content, the guests in particular, because the guests are the problem, and as long as they don't need to sign up, they're going to continue doing what they need to do. Alright, anyways, thank you very much for watching this video, and please remember to stay safe in chat rooms, and if you have your webcam or something in your bedroom alone or wherever it is, take a piece of paper and cover up the webcam light and lens when you are not using it to protect yourself and your family. All right, have a great day, and thanks for tuning in to Keep Kids Safe.